is going to an online thing. We still haven't announced when it starts again, but that was announced a while ago, right?
Can
Like
you tell us right now when it's going to be announced?
I could, but no, I won't.
Fair enough.
I want the league to do those. I'm not a spokesperson for the league. I only speak for my team when I can.
Sure, sure. Fair enough.
But I don't know how will the team. It depends. It depends on whether or not how many people are using the internet in a particular point during the competition. You hear more and more about what do you call these about companies that are going to be throttling internet to adjust for the amount of people using it, right? So I don't know. We're gonna have to see. It's one of those things where we either adapt and keep this thing alive, or we simply just like don't compete. And to me, that was never gonna be the case, especially for the players, right? If there's a ton of money on the table to be won this year, they're gonna get their chance of winning that money. This is what sets them up for the rest of their lives. So um, we're gonna do our best to make sure that they get a chance to compete for that. Letting it sit there and letting this thing just go to waste for whatever reason, it's is not just something that we saw. Does it suck? Yeah. Do people hate that it's happening? Yeah, everybody. But everybody's on the same boat. It wasn't a decision that we made. It was a decision that was made for us by Mother Nature.
Hmm. Do you, and I'm only asking your opinion here,
Hmm.
if you were in charge, would you have continued the league, even
No.
even with the internet concerns, everything?
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Of course.
You would
Yeah,
have.
yeah. Online, yeah. On live, no, 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 no.
Would
Like
you
you
have?
mean
Yeah, no, no,
online? Yeah,
definitely
you mean
not. Yeah,
online?
yeah. I mean online. Yes.
Yeah, online, definitely. Yeah. Again, this is an opportunity for these players to get money in their pockets by winning. This is the opportunity for people to, sort of build their brands with the opportunity that they have at the moment in being able to do something that doesn't necessarily, if they're not going out, then why not stream? If they're not going out, then why not, grab that opportunity from an influencer standpoint and make an extra, couple of grand a month just by working a little bit more instead of going out on a bike ride or going out to eat or going to restaurants. That's what I miss. I miss going out to restaurants.
Hmm.
But anyway, back to that. Yeah, I think I would have definitely. Yeah, I voted. Yes for it. 100%. And it also gives us, obviously, esports as a whole gets that opportunity to say, you know what, we are not traditional sports. We don't have to have this, thing privately. We can do this in front of everybody the way that it was born, and it'll continue to do so.
Your opinion? Would you keep the schedule the same way? Would you keep it as a tournament format, or would you make it league matches online?
Hmm. I don't know. I can fight either of those points. I would keep it the way it is now, though.
As the tournament format.
Yeah, we'll see what it is. I don't know.
The players. I mean, okay, I don't know, so that's why I'm
Yeah, yeah,
asking.
yeah.
But the players seem to prefer the tournament format to get the games done in a short amount of time. The coaches seem to prefer a league format to have more games spread out throughout the week, so they have more time to prepare. Is
Yeah.
is the vibe I'm getting?
Yeah, look, I think the players know best when it comes to what's what. If they're passionate about what they're doing, then it's going to translate on video. If they're passionate about what they're doing, then other people are going to enjoy watching them more. I do too believe that the weekend format is the tournament format is the better option. I mean, that's what we've been preconditioned to be for the last 10 years as we built this Call of Duty competitive scene. So yeah, few tweaks here and there to make it viable for online gameplay. Internet issues aside, I think that we're going to be fine.
Can people look forward to content wise? I know you had been mentioning maybe Eavesdrop goes online, maybe you do it through Zoom, maybe you continue series. Like, what can people look forward to from your content and Huntsman?
For my content, not a whole lot until I get this out of my. It's gonna when it comes back, it comes back. I'm not gonna make any predictions as to when and where or how. But as far as Huntsman goes, we have a lot that we have to, figure out. We have content that we have sort of put in a can and are just waiting to distribute as the days go by. Maybe we'll sort of cut back instead of uploading daily. We will upload every other day so we can extend the vault of content that we currently have archived until this thing sort of calms down, and then from there we'll just figure it out. But nothing's gonna stop us, even if we have to do it online as this interview is being done.
What teams in the league? Just let me go back to the online format. Now
Sure.
that we're moving online, even teams that you've watched your team scrim, etc. What teams do you think will improve in this online format, and people will look at and say, you know what, these guys are the new favorites here, or top teams will emerge?
Hard to tell. I know that Empire is super confident about the situation now. They're obviously an incredible team, and sometimes people give them a tough time. But FaZe obviously is going to continue to be who they are. I'm more curious about what we're going to do. I'm keeping an eye on other teams is one thing, but solely focusing on what other people are doing has just never been my thing. I like to sort of focus on what we're doing and pivot and adjust around other people's situation as they live in the same world as we do.